Hey everyone, this is Chris with Elemental Play, and today I have something special. I was able to get a Force of Will Winds of the Ominous Moons pre-release kit. So, it's a few days after this actually came out. It came in a little late for me, but it's still before the actual release, so I still think this is going to be kind of cool to open up. I'm really excited to get these cards into my hands. And I'm going to crack open the whole thing for you. So this should be a full 72 card or 72 pack pre-release kit. I've heard people claim that these might have higher pull rates for some of the rare or some of the super rare stuff than the normal boxes do. I don't really know if that's true, but that might be beside the point for this particular thing. I'm just excited to be opening this. So, first thing that we see in here, let me actually give you, I'm going to see if I can get you a good view of this here. So let's just lift this up. So you can see how this all kind of comes packaged here. We've got 2 playmats, a bunch of packs, and the promo cards for the pre-release. Yeah, this is the actual kit that is used for pre-release events. So let's take a look at this playmat first. So we will open this up. Looks like it might have that Misty Dragon on it, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that art. Again, we'll give this a little lift so you can see the whole mat. So that is your pre-release playmat. Some of you may have won this over the weekend. Let's drop that back down. Let's see. We do have a second one of those in here. I'll make sure to put that up on my eBay or something. Next, we have a box of promos. Along with, oh, it looks like this does come with a pack of basic rulers and stones, so that's kind of cool. But let's take this guy out of here. So this is the Misty Dragon Spirit. This is a card that came out in a previous set, but it's been pretty popular, especially in like IU decks because it's a what is it? A Soul Resonator. So that's pretty good. Let's get a focus on this. There, maybe you can read that now. Yeah, a little better, a little better. All right. So you can see I've got 12 of these here. These are sweet. Really nice promos. I remember Jeff showing these off on his stream. Those are pretty cool. And then we can open this up. I'm going to go through this pretty quick. It's the same pack that we see with every box that gets opened, and this whole cluster has had pretty much the same boxes here. It does have a little tear tab, but I messed it up, so now it's not going to work. I am the worst at opening packs. I don't know what it is. I'm just not capable of it. All right, so you've got your basic stones, and it looks like they're just kind of alternating through here. They're pretty, but nothing crazy or special. Just, in fact, they're all marked ACN, so these are all the Ancient Knights stones, interestingly enough. Blah, 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 blah. And then you've got your 5 basic rulers, which we've all seen at pre-release events and other sealed events and whatnot. All right, so we'll put all those to the side. Before we get started there is one other thing I wanted to show off here. So I got this this package in, and I ordered these a few days ago. I know I asked some of you on the Facebook group about them, but these are, or it should be, yes. So these are some pretty cool dice that I found. They're obviously going right into, they're going to go right into my bag that I travel with for games. So you can see that these have a bunch of the different rulers on them. There's Lumia or Imul. I guess that would be Lumia. We've got 0. Who's that? Presha, right? Flute. Kaguya. That's Lumia again. There's Feith Sing. So these are cute little dice. I'm really happy about these. So I'll get to use those at my future tournaments I go to. So that's pretty cool. Apparently these are a Malaysian. Something that was made in Malaysia. Force of Will does a lot of exclusive accessories and whatnot that come out of Malaysia, and my understanding is these may actually be official, which is kind of cool. I don't see the Force of Will logo on them at all, but that doesn't really change whether or not they're official. They're a little dirty. I wonder if I can clean that. Not a big deal. These aren't easy to find, so I'm not exactly upset about it. All right. Anyway, so that was just a fun little thing I wanted to show off. So on to the good part, right? I'm trying to show you the box. There's the box. Let's get some packs open. So here's our pack. We've got Kaguya and is that what, Ciel? And Rhea all in the front here. You've got Ciel's a little familiar hiding in the corner. Cute packs. I like Kaguya. They should probably stop making rulers of her, but you know, I enjoy her overall. Yeah, so let's get to it. We've got a lot of packs to get through, don't we? All right. The first couple packs, I'll show off the commons, uncommons, and stuff a little bit. But after that, I'm just going to kind of flip through them a little faster because I think we're all going to get tired of seeing the same things over and over again. The focus is really on what the rares and whatnot are here. Cool, Heroic Epic right in the first pack. That's one that I've been looking forward to. You can make some cool meme decks with that, and I've got some ideas that I want to try out. Wait, oh, that was our rare. Okay, so that's our rare, and there's our foil. So they're a little bit out of order in this. They put the uncommons in the back still. So that's all right. Actually, let's break these up. We've got some commons, uncommon, rare, uncommon. All right, so then we can kind of see what we're dealing with in each of these packs, because there is, you know, a lot of people like to talk about there being higher pull rates of chase rares, uber rares, things like that in pre-release kits, and I don't think that's true. I would guess it's the same pull rate as a normal box, but you know, I guess the best way to find out would be actually opening it, because data is always the best answer. Here's an Inheritor of the Stars, Gil Lapis. And I've got another Heroic Epic. That's kind of strange. So it looks like our foil slot... Okay, so actually that's something to note right away. The foil slot can be either a foil of any one of the cards, or it can be your super rare, and I would guess that's your ruler slot as well. So that is definitely something interesting. Normally there's a rare / super rare slot and a separate foil slot that can be any rarity. So definitely unique. I also want to point out that the willpower rewards are a little bit different consistency. They're like thicker now. So I'm guessing that's because they had a different manufacturer do them. Yeah, so see, there's a common foil. And then we got a Leaf Paladin for our rare here. All right. Got a lot of packs to get through. We can do it. Good news is, I'm bound to open a ruler, right? Just depends on who it'll be. Will I get Ciel, or will I get one of the others? So I think this is one of the chase, well, I guess super rares in this set. Giga Thunderstorm, TSW, full art. Yeah, so that's out of Time Spinning Witch. It's not actually out of WOM, so it's like a reprint, I guess. Here's our rare, Holy Prince's Nanny. Couple uncommons. So that's definitely slowing me down opening up packs because they're a little out of order at the end there, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Good stuff. Another common. Super rare. Kaiser Phoenix. It's a fun card. Lots of text on it. This game really likes to go heavy on the text, depending on the card, I guess. It's normally super rares that do that, but you do run into the occasional common that has it, don't you? Just kind of odd. I mean, you think of a lot of text and Magic cards as like Scarab God. That's got a lot of text. Or, you know, from the unsets. But then, yeah, look at that. So I've got the foil and the non-foil of that card there. They're just commons, but still neat little cards. Cecil and Tia. We know them from past sets. This card deals 100 damage to target J Resonator. That could be interesting. You could do a lot of damage with that card. That's actually pretty good for a 4 cost. I wouldn't rule out of seeing that in some sort of competitive play. Draw 3 cards, you lose 600 life. That's better than it sounds. It's too bad it's not quick cast speed, but you know, at chance speed, it's playable, I guess. That's probably a sealed card, like a limited format card, not so much in constructed. There are better cards you can run to get card draw. Let's see. Here's our commons. Common Wings of Ragnarok foil. It's one of the ones that uses the time wheel. I do have a friend of mine has her own online shop, and I'll be getting a Kaguya from her. So I'll look forward to that. But of course she doesn't, I don't think she gets her packs until later this week. She doesn't have the pre-release stuff, so. Not that it would matter. I guess, you know, with the pre-release you don't get that ruler, which is too bad. I don't know if I like how they did that. Some people say that they're fond of it. I'm torn. Adam Seekert, the Envoy of Valhalla. People were really excited about this card because it was an indication that they were going back to Valhalla with the storyline, which is definitely interesting because the game has changed quite a bit since the Valhalla series. That was for those of you who don't know, that was the first series the first sets that came out. There were 2 in Japan, and then in the US they didn't really release it as like a booster, but they released a bunch of starter decks. There were, well, I say a bunch, there were 5 starter decks, one of each color. And those all go for 50 plus a piece now. They're pretty hard to find. But that was all there was for the American version of the set. Oh, nice. Here's a foil full art version. Oh, and it is textured. That's pretty cool. It's mildly textured on there, which I wouldn't have expected for a rare. I like that card. Moonlit Canopy. At the beginning of each player's main phase, that player loses 400 life. That could be nasty, comboed in with something that says that you can't lose life, or that every time you lose life, your opponent loses it instead. I believe there are cards that do those kinds of effects. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. We've got commons, common. Magic Soldier of Time. Here's a Welser. There was a thread about this guy today, just in the Facebook group. He is kind of a scary card because he has this God's Art that lets you play it for 2, and then at the end of your opponent's turn, you remove it from the game. You can play this only during your turn. So you basically get 2 turns where you get this ability to copy your chants. Whenever you play a chant, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. The ability only triggers once per turn. So for 2 cost, you get to do that twice, effectively. And if you do it right, you can bounce this out of the field, bring it back in, and now it's a permanent on your field for only 2 cost. Right now with Lumia in the meta, I think that's a really strong card. You know, it's Definitely dangerous. It might be a little overpowered. We'll see what happens with it. I'm not sure how it'll play in the long run. Let's see. Produce 2 times. Spend it only to play activate abilities. Not sure yet if Kaguya is going to be a good ruler. There's still talk about it. I think there's potential for her to do something cool, but with the set rotating out right after this, or I'm sorry, with the block rotating out right after this set, we're losing some potential there. So, because chances are they won't do a whole lot more with Time Will going into the next block. I mean, they could. I hope they do. But it depends on where they take the story, I guess. I love the art on some of these. That's really pretty. I guess I've said that before. It's part of what draws me to the game. I was talking with a girl today who said she's a big fan of the art, and it's pretty much why she plays. She doesn't even necessarily play competitively or anything. She picked it up at a local convention, and kind of just likes to have the cards around and poke around at them, because who doesn't? But I'm trying to build up my local scene. I'd love to see more people play it. I'm encouraging those I can find. So, let's see. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by J Resonator until end of turn. 2 cost. I don't know. I don't know if I'd play that over Amaratu's Foresight. Amaterasu's? I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Bunch of commons. Our full art slot is an Unyielding Dragon Lord Ragnarok. He's pretty cool. Well, Pig Squadron. Let's see. Vivian and Glen of Insight. Alright. There's going to be a lot of cards here at the end, aren't there? Obviously, we're looking for any of those full art reprints or anything cool. Here's a super rare full art again. I'm getting lucky with these, I guess. That's all I can ask for is some of these cool pulls. Reincarnation of the Holy Tree Yggdrasil. Whenever another resonator you control is put into graveyard from the field, search your deck for a resonator with total cost less than that resonator, reveal it and put it into your hand. And shuffle your deck. That's not bad. It's a nice little wall for 2 cost. I could see that getting a little play if someone just really needs to control the field for their deck or something. Invitation to Valhalla. Yeah, they're doing a lot of stuff with Valhalla here. That's kind of cool. And maybe that's how the Time Spinning Witch comes into all this. She's resetting everything. Let's see. It's beautiful. Super rare, Distortion of Time. So this one you have to be running the Time Will for it. And a couple more uncommons. So I'm not sure how the uncommon pull rate is in this one. I think it was the last set. What was the last set? Time Spinning Witch. Where I had some uncommons that I literally had 0 of. I opened 3 boxes of it and got 0 of one of the uncommons. It was really surprising when I was trying to build a deck and I had none of them. But I guess that can happen. That's the whole thing with random. This guy reminds me of the, what was it, like the 7 cost or 9 cost guy that was in, I think it was Ixalan, one of the Magic sets. He's just like a big, goofy dude. At least he does something. This one does. I mean, he can become pretty strong. A 0/15 that gains 3 for each wind stone you control. The one in Magic didn't really do anything. He was just a 9/9 that sat on the field, but he was still kind of neat. Rare. Banish this card, put an aura frame removed area into your hand. I don't know how auras are going to do. I know that you need them for, what is it, the new ruler? Is it Ciel? But I'm not sure what the popularity of those is going to be yet, whether or not people are going to care. I guess I can keep an eye out while I'm opening these and see what some of the auras are. So I'll try and call them out a little bit as I do. I'll miss a few, so don't berate me too much. We've got a rare, Arrival of the Hero. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Lorite 7 Disciples. That's definitely, it's a good card. I mean, if you've got Swiftness and Drain on the same card, Swiftness, Flying, Drain, Precision, first strike, like that card's going to be dangerous, and it's pretty easy to get out at 3 cost. So we'll see where that goes. And everyone's running Lorite right now, so I don't see why that wouldn't end up on the field. Uh-oh, I'm putting uncommons in the wrong pile here. I hope I haven't been doing that long. I mean, I guess Lorite's kind of just a deck filler. Well, it's not a deck filler. It's a pretty important card, but it's also, it's also one of the insta-ins. That other card's not going to be an auto-in for most people, so it's going to be a matter of building a deck that actually uses it. Oh, I got a Dark Book Koru. He's cute. Time Reversal. Draw a card, put a mystery counter in J-Roller. Yeah, it's alright. It's an alright card. Already at the 22-minute mark. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? Well, everyone's just going to have to bear with. You can skip through if you're bored by anything, or you can watch this at work. Maybe I can take up the full 8 hours for you. We'll see. No, it doesn't take that long to open this. I do this every set. It's exciting to go through and see what you pull. There's something really exciting about that, right? Like, we're all TCG players, TCG lovers, and it's a lot of fun to go in and open packs and hope for the coolest stuff. I have a friend who, he plays Magic, but he's not an avid player. I've been trying to drag him to like a pre-release or something, but he used to play when he was a little bit younger. But I mean, he's a father now. He's married. He's got his own business, and he doesn't really have time to play the game. And then, who can blame him? But he still goes out and he will occasionally buy a pack just to open it and see if he gets anything cool. Sitting there with him once, and he bought Magic. What was it? The last core set they released. Is it core? Is that what it's called? Like when they do the Magic 12, Magic 15. Except it was like last year, whatever one that was. I can't think of what it was. Was it just Magic 2017? I don't know. But yeah, he bought one of those, just open it up over dinner, just to see if he got anything cool. He didn't. There was nothing good in it, but just fun to open it and see what you get. It's the luck of the draw. That's actually a pretty good card. Well, there's an aura, so that's an aura. Yeah, that's good. That seems good. Now there are no, there doesn't appear to be any flip cards here. So that was exclusive to the last set, the inverse. Previous sets they'd done shift. Inverse and shift are different mechanics, even though they technically, well, sort of do the same thing. I don't know what the point was, calling them different things. I guess because they can control how they interact with new mechanics. Something might trigger when another card inverses, whereas you don't want it to trigger when another card shifts, because those are different, right? I don't know. No rulers yet. A little surprised by that, but I guess it's not unrealistic. I've only opened like what, 20 packs or something. Watch, it'll probably be in here. No, I would guess that it's going to show up in this slot. We're going to find out though. Yeah, obviously the hope would be a nice uber. Give me a nice uber rare ruler. That would let me go and buy a Dusk Girl or an Imul. Common. Another Lorites. And then, oh, there we go again. We got the Beast of Light in both forms. More unboxings. Let's see. All these commons. It's a pretty cool common. Full art. Like I said before, the art in this game is fantastic. Oh, all right. So, yep, there's the base version of that super rare. I always get excited pulling super rares. I know it's like a guaranteed pull rate, but it's still special, right? Find these really cool, powerful cards. Now you don't have to pay for them. They're already there. You already have them at home. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna build this deck with them, and I've got them. I don't have to go out and buy them. Uncommon. Magic Stone of Time. That's obviously an important card if you're going to play Kaguya. And a couple uncommons. These packs do open a little bit easier than others that I've used, so that's handy. Yeah, I say others I've used. I mean others I've opened. Common. Rare. Uncommons. Everyone really likes this card, by the way. I haven't touched on it yet, but it's a relatively well-balanced card, and you pay less for it based on whether you have Shayla or Keurig. You pay one blue or one red less, so you can't beat it and play it for free. It always costs one if you have one of those, or I mean, I guess you could throw it in another deck and it would cost you two. But it's a solid card, works in both decks. It's a cool concept. Now what they need to do is make it so that your ruler loses its name with some card, so that that card now costs two. Or can't be played. If you're playing an all-red Keurig deck and you don't have any blue, your ruler loses its name and that's it. Can't play it. That'd be great. You should do that. Trademark elemental play. I'm just kidding, Forcible. You can use it. You can use my ideas. I don't care. I mean, I might care if, like, you use a lot of my ideas, but I don't think I have that many ideas. I'm not that creative a person. I'm gonna have to go on to a second pile of commons here. Sleeping Vampire is our foil slot. Super rare Zhang Zhang, the Holy Prince. Super rare, super rare. Whew. My legs are getting tired. I'm sitting in an awkward position because I don't have a better way to sit when I do this. I don't have a better table to do this from. So what are you gonna do? Foil, super rare time reversal. Rare and uncommons. All right, so I haven't seen a ruler yet, so I wouldn't say that the pull rate is any higher. At least not so far. I'm still expecting about 2 rulers in this box, I would guess. So we'll run into them at some point. Uncommon, rare. Couple more uncommons. That's really cute. That art is really cute. I like the characters in this game. I should probably read the lore. Has anyone here read the lore? Is it any good? I guess I have a friend who's read it and he knows a bit about it. Well, he read most of it. There are quite a few, episodes, chapters ahead in the Japanese one right now. So, oh, Scry 1. Where? I bet we see her as ruler at some point. I think she was something from one of the older sets that was well known. Oh boy, we've got a lot to go. I don't know how many we've gone through. I guess I could count the little point cards and figure it out, but I'm not going to do that. Because that's just taking up more time for something that's inevitable. Praying Mermaid. Another Moonlit Canopy. And these two. Rest all Resonators. Quick cast, 4 cost. Damn. I guess that could finish the game, couldn't it? Oh, you have some giant creature sitting on the field? They all have barrier? Too bad. Doesn't target. Oh wait, rest all Resonators. I don't know how you actually, yeah, I don't know, I misread that. So I don't know. Maybe you could take advantage of it somehow. Ooh, a variant. Says it's a common, but we all know it's not a common. That's a rare, and that's a full art rare at that. Here's another Welser. Uncommon Journey to the Future. There. Oh, there's an aura. Target Resonator gains swiftness until end of turn. Alright, so these auras all seem to be one... well, I'm not going to say they're all 1 cost. I'm going to say that 2 of them that I've opened have been 1 cost. So... that is a thing. Up to 33 minutes here. Beyond the Threshold of Time. Full art. Draw a card. Put the top card of your Magic Stone deck into the field. Oh, okay. Spend turn 3 just playing that. Kind of bumps you ahead a turn, I guess. It's not a bad card. This card cannot attack. Ooh, deals 400 damage to target rest. That's a good card. I vote that is a good card. You can use it to destroy a target Resonator if you can get all 4 of them out, which isn't going to be easy to do because as soon as you rest it, you're of course putting it in danger of being destroyed. But at the very least, you can deal 400 damage to target Resonator. You can pretty much keep the board clear for no additional cost without having to attack. I mean, that's solid. Well, clear of tokens and such. I mean, I know that your elf decks are just going to overrun the field anyway, but there's some potential there. Unyielding Dragon. Those. Kintaro is our rare. And a couple of uncommons. Oh, this one doesn't have a proper... it's still opened, alright. Should be good. Common. Rare. Reunion between the master and the people. think one of my friends was looking for this. It's the first one I've seen in this set. So that's what I mean. Like, that's a rare. And, you know, I've seen super rares more than I've seen that, right? Is that the only one I've seen? Yeah, that's the only one I've opened to that. And yet I've got 3 of these heroic epics, including a full art. So it is kind of strange. You sometimes, you would expect that you'd get at least one of each card. I mean, maybe not the super rares, maybe not the rulers, but you would expect everything else you'd see at least one of, especially in two boxes, I guess. 1 box, maybe not, but 2 boxes you'd expect to see almost everything, and you don't. So, Second Advent of Hope. Cool. Wow, you know what? I'm actually amazed that I haven't opened a ruler yet. I'm pretty far into this box. It's not, you know, it's not empty yet. There's a lot of packs left here. But you would think there'd be a ruler in one of these by now. We will just keep on trucking. I don't actually like that phrase. It's kind of a weird phrase. Ooh, look at that. I got the full art version. Cute little rabbit. Cute little bunner. Wow. There. And a couple uncommons. You get the idea at this point, right? Sorry if I'm getting a little quiet. There's so many packs left. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. It's off camera, I guess. Why is all this stuff in the way now? I guess I shouldn't have done that. That just messed things up. All right. All these commons. Common Sprinting Time Horse. Rare uncommons. I don't know where to grab from anymore. I have 3 spots I can grab from. This is a lot. Oh my lord. I'm coming up on 40 minutes. All right. Can I move faster? Common, rare, uncommon. Yeah, grab from all 3 locations in a row now. Cool. Didn't even mean to do that. Doesn't make a difference. Whoa. All right. Another unyielding dragon. I've got so many of those now. Let's get these piles out of the way. Moving faster. I'm flying through this now. Come on. Super rare Welser. Full art. Look at that. Beautiful. Rare. Uncommon. Uncommon, rare, wouldn't be surprised if that Lorite ends up being worth a little bit more than you would expect for a normal rare. That'd be kind of neat. Lorite, well, Lorite's disciples. Oh no! What if he goes the way of the young Padwans? Ooh, got a full art chase. Now, why do they do this? Is it an alt art, or is it like a variant of it? It's got to be a variant, right? Because isn't the normal Lorite a 1/1? Enters the field, cancel target, activate or automatic ability or opponent controls, remove 3 spirit. No, it doesn't. What's the difference? Is it just something that they threw in? I don't really understand. I don't get anything. I don't understand why this is happening. Maybe he's a 1/2. I don't remember. I mean, he's not really on the field to be a body, right? He's there for other reasons. There's another reunion. I guess I was just impatient. I'm wondering if reunion will make Keurig decks even more consistent. That would be a little upsetting, wouldn't it? They just nerfed Sherry, and then need to go back and nerf Keurig. Kaiser Phoenix. Next pile. Another reunion. Ethereal Wind Magic Stone and uncommons. Roar of the Soul. Rare. 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 Uncommons. You can't even see where I'm pulling from, can you? There. You can see them now. Does that matter to you? Do you want to be able to see the piles I'm working off of? Nobody tells me anything. There's another one of those. Pales Cook. Uncommons. This isn't the last pile, for the record. Yeah, it's dwindling down, but I've still got maybe another 10 packs in the box. I'm surprised we've gotten through this many this quickly, though. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I also have not opened a ruler yet. Holy crap. 0. So I got... Oh, she's reversible. Thomas Moons. Human inverse. Entities you control gain whenever this card is targeted by a spell or ability. Cancel that spell or ability. This ability triggers only once per turn. That is, that's a fantastic card. Oh, and does this one start on the, yeah, at the beginning of your main phase, invert this card. So this, this exists like this for 1 turn, and then flips, and then everything's protected. He only costs 2 to put out. Holy crap. That's a good card. That's really good. That is a good pull. Oh, rare. Couple uncommons. I wonder if they're trying to make other cards feel like the rulers, because that 0, opening that is exciting. Like that's such a good card. It's so powerful to get that out. I don't know. Commons, uncommon, rare, uncommons. Sorry, making a mess. I'm going to be going on to my 3rd pile of commons here. Ooh. All right. Rare commons. Like I said, this pull rate seems about the same. Oh, there's a nice variant of the Grimius Fairy, just flying 6/6. This pull rate seems consistent with a normal box, so anyone who said otherwise, you're wrong. I think you're wrong. We'll count them up after, but I think you're wrong. To be honest, if we're being honest, I'm being honest. Isn't that a song? I'm just being honest or something. I don't know. I can't sing. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Rare uncommons. I feel like I should go back and, I mean, I kind of glossed over that one. That's a nice rare full art, right? To where I was. These uncommons, whirling winds. Got rare uncommons. So now we pack down. This is the last one of that pile. And we'll dig back into the box. I think I'll pull them all out. It'll be a little easier to reach them at that point. Am I guaranteed a ruler in this? Oh, here's that 0 again. So I guess I got the full art one last time. I got the regular art one this time. It's okay. It's good. It's all good. Oh, boy. Oop, some of these are stuck. Don't be stuck. All right. This is everything that's left. I haven't pulled a ruler. I would expect to get a ruler. I know some people have pulled like Tigris. I hope that's not the one I pull. I mean, pandas are cute. Everyone loves a panda. But I don't need a third copy of Tigris. Bury the Holy Tree. She's a cutie, huh? Thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. There I go singing again. I'm so sorry. I'll apologize every time, but I'm probably going to keep doing it. The good news is my singing's so bad that YouTube won't pick up on the fact that I was just singing that song, and I won't get demonetized for it, probably. Although it is YouTube, so who knows? Pretty amazing. I'm in the last couple packs. I mean, you would think that like, okay, there's 72 packs in here. 36 are in a normal booster box. So you're going to find a ruler in each booster, right? And, you know, I haven't seen one yet. You would think that, you'd see a couple. Maybe they're hidden at the bottom. Maybe they just threw the 2 packs with the rulers in right at the bottom. I don't know how they actually handle the randomization of that. Because, I mean, if they have a guarantee of what's going to go in, they have to kind of know what's going into each box, unless it's just automated as they go in. But that's still super rare. And the uncommons. Yeah, full art version of her. Rare uncommons. Just seems strange to me. How am I not opening a ruler? any ruler at this point. There's even like there's what, Rhea, I think it is. She should be in here somewhere. I don't really want her because she's garbage, to be honest. But she should be in here. Not against pulling another one of those. I did want a bunch of them, and I think I've got 4 now. So I can play my favorite little mix. I am on the last 2 packs here, so wish me luck, I guess. This seems really strange to me. How does this happen? If I don't get a ruler, what does that mean? What does that mean for the set? Does that mean that rulers are only in the booster boxes? Does that mean that I don't know. Does it mean that rulers are 1 in every 3 boxes? What's going on? I mean, this isn't 1 per box. Like I'm on the last pack and I don't have a ruler yet. So let's take a look. And we got Feith Sing. Why did I keep seeing CL or saying CL? We got Feith Sing. All right. So I got 1 ruler and an entire box here. I'm not upset because this is the 1 ruler I wanted. Like if I had to open 1 ruler in here, this is the one I wanted. So I'm excited about it. I know she's not real good, but I've already got the other one, right? I think she was one of the starter deck rulers from this cluster. And you can't get Kaguya out of a box. I'm buying that separately. So this is the only one that I wouldn't have had. So it's the only one that I really wanted. She's pretty. It's Feith Sing. Everyone loves Feith Sing. Come on. So this is what I wanted. But that means that out of this whole box, I pulled 1 ruler. Like, do we want to talk about that, or what's the? I mean, there's just like little, you can't see it, but there's just like little inserts in the box. I'm like double checking, triple checking because this is weird. Why would there not be? Yeah, okay. I got 1 ruler out of 72 packs. I got 1 ruler. Take for that what you like. Let's focus in on her a bit. How do I even? I guess that's kind of focused, right? That seems weird to me. So, what did we get for super rares? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I pulled 25 super rares, including this 2-sided one here. So 25, that's 1 in 3 packs-ish. And then I assume, well, man, I guess I could have gotten 2 super rares in a pack. I wasn't really paying attention. Did that happen? Because if it fell into the foil slot, it could have fallen into the rare slot as well, I guess. So, all right. Well, there you have it. It took just short of an hour to get through 72 packs, plus showing off some dice and some promos and some other cool stuff. All right. Well, that is Winds of the Ominous Moon. That is the pre-release kit. Let me know what your pulls looked like. I'd like to know if at any of your pre-release events you saw more than just 1 ruler pop out. I do find that really strange because I don't know what else would have been in that ruler slot. I don't know what I don't know what other ones of that rarity there are. But that's what I got. All right. Anyway, as always, thank you all for watching. This is Chris with Elemento Play. Make sure to follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow my Twitter as well. I've got my TCG Player account up and running. It's got a bunch of Caster Chronicles stuff, a few other things. Keep an eye out. I try to update it and add product, some irregularly. I eventually plan on getting an Instagram up and going. Keep an eye on that. I think the link is in my profile. Don't quote me on that. And I'll keep coming back to you with more cool gaming stuff. So thank you for watching. You all have a great day, and I hope to meet up with you at some of the upcoming Force of Will events. And let's keep this game thriving. Bye, everyone.